Hi, my name is Yui, and I have studied 1 year in America. And the reason I continue to study IELTS FEC is that I want to become a global citizen. And so to become a global citizen, you have to have good English skills. And furthermore, I want to have more opportunity. My experience abroad in the US specifically, it was very different. We all have to communicate by English, so it's a very important language. And the school system and the education system is not as easy as everyone thinks it is, but it's challenging enough. And the people are really nice. If you don't speak English that well, people will slow down or explain to you stuff. Yeah, they're really friendly and they embrace diversity in some states.
Coming to live in a new and different country is a life-changing experience for anyone. When I'm studying abroad, I have found some interesting and opposite points in the two cultures. Like there are no distance between the teacher and the student. They are very friendly and kind, willing to help you without bothering. The most fantastic thing is about the food. There are lots of cultural food in the world. It's all in Canada. Besides that, I also find it's difficult to adapt the food. To be honest, I have to eat cereal and bread for the breakfast in 10 minutes. It's not bad at all. I try many food from another country, and now I have a list of my favorite food. It's helped my life getting better, and now I really enjoyed it.
When I studied abroad, the greatest difficulty I faced was the feeling of homesickness. Living far away from everything I know is very difficult, and I often want to get back. I don't feel like my friends and my family is around me anymore, and I feel like I'm so lonely sometimes, and I don't know. And also, I just feel like I can never get any more friends, but then I get a lot of friends, and the relationship turned me to a happy again. And I also know my host family, which is really helpful and always share all the memory with me. So I would say those on the difficulty, the study abroad bring a lot of advantage as well as experience that you can never have if you stay at home. And I say it's worth it. And every day I learn something new and I gain something, but I also give something. I share all my experience with Americans, and I feel it like my second house.
I have been living in Canada for 1 year, and I felt like it a bit hard for me. First time I see the snow, it's really nice, but then I realized that it's really nice to look at it, but it's not really good to live with it. But then I get used to it because of the heat system here. It's everywhere and it's very good. And I spend almost all of my time at school or at home. Moreover, there's a lot of winter activities such as skiing, hiking or snowboarding, so we can join and enjoy. Now I find winter in Canada more interesting for me. It wasn't a big deal for me, so everyone can enjoy, so I'm not an exception.
Despite the fact that they are already studying at reputable schools in the US and Canada, these students keep improving their English skills, and currently they take the IELTS preparation course at FEC. So now let's see what they think about the IELTS classes at FEC.
So I think the most common problem for international students is the language. When you go to a foreign country, especially an English-speaking country, you have to know English. You have to know how to write, read, listen in English. Well, that's the problem that most students face, but for me, I was well prepared before I go to America. Thanks to John, he's my English teacher for 3 years. He's taught me very well. He's very caring for his students, and he's an excellent guy. Well, John also gives you very good advice when you go to study abroad. So my advice to new students who want to study in America is to know your English well, because English is basically the key to your success in America. It determines basically everything. So practice every day and have the right guidance, have the right teacher to teach you, and you'll do very well in the future.
John is a special teacher. He's a qualified teacher with 30 years in training and teaching around the world. He knows how to make the student feel comfortable and make them laughing when they are learning. The class size always less than 14. That helps the student get more contact with the other and easier for learning the activities. The class is very exciting and there are many activities that make the student doesn't feel sleepy. With me, every time I go to the class, I know I will learn the new things, and I think the other student will have the same opinion like me.
The class at FEC focus on IELTS techniques. It's highly communicative, and we are always sharing the ideas and comparing the information. The IELTS class here are very dynamic, informative, and interesting. The students enjoy the class at FEC, and they are building and improving their English language skills.
My teacher John is a teacher who integrates humor into his lessons. In his class, I found a lot of interesting facts as well as something I never found outside or other classroom. He brings the class joy and makes the environment much less like a traditional classroom. He utilized a lot of activity as well as game, which allow the students to come together and build a relationship easily.